In this movie we'll see how IronCAD users now have the ability to save step and parasolid files to their DDM record. This can be useful if we need to share data with external contractors or people outside the company or organisation who don't use IronCAD but need to view the geometry of our models. So if we have a look at our IronCAD PDM integrator menu, you'll see that we now have a create parasolid and a create step file option. By default, when we save our model, we don't create the neutral file formats and store them with the record. We just save the scene file back to DDM. If we return to DDM and have a look at this model, you'll see that there's an export option here that allows us to export the parasolid and the step file attachments. Currently there's no file attachments to these models, and so if I attempt to export them I get a message that the file doesn't exist, and so I can't export it. So let's return to IronCAD, and this time we will create a step and a parasolid file. If we now return to DDM and we select the option to export our parasolid attachment, send it to the desktop, and our export is complete. If we have a look at the desktop, here's the parasolid file that's been exported out of DDM. These neutral file formats are also available through DDM Web, so if we open DDM Web and if we have a look for our item, open the properties of it, you'll see we have a download option to download the parasolid or the step file attachment. So if we return to DDM Office, we're going to clear these file attachments from the properties window on the preview tab. Let's clear the step and clear the parasolid files. Just to confirm that, if we return to DDM Web and if I just refresh the screen with F5, you'll see that our option to download the neutral files has been removed. Now in DDM admin we can change the behavior of this neutral file creation. If we come to the System Config tab, you'll see here under the IronCAD integration we can select to have step and parasolid file attachments created automatically every time the user saves a model. Now this only takes effect after IronCAD and DDM is restarted for the user. So if we restart IronCAD and DDM, if we reload the item, just to confirm, we currently don't have any neutral file formats attached in the web client. So this time when we save the model, it will also create the neutral file format attachments as well. So if we return to DDM Web, again if I refresh the screen, you'll see we have the option to download the parasolid and the step file attachments. So just a short movie to show how we can now store neutral file formats with our IronCAD models.